Okay, hi everybody. Welcome to the April Challenger. Today is week 4 and it is our final session of the series. I hope you've enjoyed the last 3 classes so far. The recording from the previous class has already been uploaded onto our YouTube channel, Parkinson Society BC, all in one word. So if you missed any of our previous classes, you are welcome to have a look online. Welcome. I don't know if we have any new folks joining us today, but if we do, welcome to the April Challenger class. If you missed the previous classes, not to worry. All of the sessions have been recorded, so they are on the YouTube channel. And today's class will also be uploaded onto the YouTube channel in the next week or so. So the April Challenger is our more higher intensity classes we have at the Society. So it is a little more fast paced, higher impact. So if you are someone who is finding the class quite difficult, don't worry, it's supposed to be challenging. You can just try your best, keep moving, and take breaks as you need, or move a little slower if you need. If you find that the class is definitely too challenging for you, not to worry. We do have other classes that are lower intensity or moderate intensity classes as well. You can have a look on our Parkinson Society website and have a look at the exercise class listings, and it will tell you in the description what level to be expected in that class. Okay, so last class today, we will get going. If you have any questions about any of the exercises or in general, you're welcome to type in the chat box and I will come forward at the end of the class and have a read of the questions or comments. If you prefer not to type and you want to use your voice instead, you are welcome to click on the raise hand function, which should be on the bottom of your screen if you're on a PC. If you're on an iPad or a tablet, you need to just tap the screen and you should see an option coming up. Okay, so let's get going. So today you are going to be needing a cushion or a pillow of some kind. Doesn't really matter what size you're using, but ideally something that's not too large. So, you know, of course, don't pull out the back cushion of your couch where they're completely huge, definitely not that big. But a cushion of some kind would be good, or a pillow even that you use in the bedroom is fine as well. Okay, let's get started with our warm-up. Standing up, hopefully you can see me and hear me. We're gonna start with marching on the spot. You're lifting those legs up nice and high, swinging those arms. And just make sure here when you're swinging your arms, we're not just going forward, but we're swinging back behind us. So if I go sideways, you can see that my arms are going backwards just as much as they're going forward. So I'm not just doing this. I want both arms to be swinging back as well, chest up. Good, keep marching. And as we're marching here, we're going to now travel around the room in whatever way you like. You can go forward, you can go backwards, you can go sideways, you can go on a diagonal. We're just going to take some time and travel around the room. Hopefully you've got some room, so you're not hitting furniture, or you're not accidentally hitting the walls or the doors, and hopefully you've got some room to move. Chest up as you're doing this, try not to slouch over. Want to keep the chest up, imagining that you're balancing a paper plate on your head. Nicely done. Coming back to the middle, we're going to keep marching. This time, float the arms up into a T shape, and we're going to go knee to opposite hand. Again, notice how I'm saying knee to hand, not hand to knee, so we're not like this, right? But we want to bring those knees up, really height them up to meet your hand. Nicely done. Chest up. Arms should not be down here. Keep them up nice and high if you can. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to go knee to opposite forearm. So exactly the same pattern, but now we're twisting the upper body a little more in order to get the forearm towards the knee or the knee up towards the forearm. So same thing, we're not down here. We're nice and tall, bring those knees up to meet the opposite forearm. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to go knee to opposite elbow. So if you can't quite get the knee up that high, or you can't twist your body enough to get the elbow, that's okay. You can just line your body up as much as you can. So even if they're not touching like this, totally fine, as long as we're not down here. We want to keep that chest up, keep that spine up, nice and tall for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. I'm going to turn sideways. We're going to circle one arm back. Big circles. I know it's a little bit cut off at the top here. My room is not quite wide enough for the camera to get everything, but you can see that I'm circling my arm back. Just one arm. And then when you're ready, the other arm is going to circle forward. So you're going in the opposite direction. One arm is circling back, one arm is circling forward. And even though the arms are going in opposite directions, they both reach the bottom at the same time and reach the top at the same time. So slowing it down so you can see they both reach the bottom at the same time, reach the top at the same time. Little bend to the knees every time the arms come down. Chest up. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop the arms. So now we're going to go in the other direction. So other arm is going to circle back. So whichever arm you did not start with first, that's the arm we're now going to use, circling back. And then when you're ready, the other arm is going to circle forward. So just like before, one arm circling back, one arm circling forward, for the reaching the bottom at the same time and reaching the top at the same time. Little bend to the knees as the arms come down. Chest up, head up, try not to lean forward. Nicely done. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Legs nice and open, reach those arms out, and we're going to lunge from side to side. Bring those hands to the knee on one side, make sure one leg is straight, and you're really hinging at the hips. You're sticking your bottom back, hinging at the hips as you're doing the sideways lunge. And then when you're ready, join me here with the opposite arm to leg. So you're reaching the opposite arm to the ankle, and the other arm is reaching up in the air. So opposite arm to leg. Keeping your spine nice and long if you can. So we're not curving like this. We're keeping our spine long, hinging at the hips. Go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back in, and we're going to go for some squats and rise. Squats and rise. Really spread out those fingers if you can. So from the side, you should be sticking your bottom back like you're about to sit in a chair. Push the floor away with your toes in order to go up. Nicely done. Let's go for 10. Let me move back a little bit. 9, 8, spread those fingers. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, last 1, holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, standing up, rising, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, hopefully you're a bit warmer. If not, not to worry. We are going to get warm in our circuit in a moment. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to grab hold of our pillow. So we're going to do 5 exercises, 2 minutes each. And after we do all 5 exercises, we're going to have a quick break. And then we're going to do the circuit all over again from the beginning. So you got 5 exercises. We're doing each one for 2 minutes, and we're running through that twice. So grab your pillows. The first exercise we're going to do, we're going to stand with our feet hip width apart, maybe a little wider. And we're going to lift those arms up, and we're going to smash that cushion down into the floor as hard as we can, 4 times like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we pick the cushion back up, and then we're going to march to turn on the spot. But as we're turning, we're going to pass that cushion around our torso in the opposite direction to the direction I'm turning. So if I'm turning to the right, then the cushion is going to go to the left around my body. And you're lifting those knees nice and high. After you make 1 circle around, we do it again. 4 smashes. 1, as hard as you can. 2, 3, whoops, 4, pick up the cushion, and we're going to turn around, and you're moving that cushion around the body in the opposite direction to the direction you're turning, and then we start again, okay? So 2 minutes here. Are we ready? Here we go. 3, let me stand maybe this way, because I think I've got a little more room, and you can see my arms a little better. 3, 2, 1, and go. 4 times into the floor, smashing that cushion down, almost like you're trying to make as much noise as possible, and then turning around on the spot. Lift those knees nice and high, pass the cushion in the opposite direction, and then we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's almost like you want to be smashing the cushion so hard into the floor that all the stuffing is going to come out. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and turning. When you're turning on the spot, lift those knees nice and high. Once you've got the movement, you're welcome to speed up this exercise. Nicely done. 4 smashes into the ground. And turning on the spot, lift those knees, lift, 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 lift. 1 minute left. For the last minute, if you would like to add a bit of a run on the spot like this, where you're jumping with those legs coming up, you're welcome to, but you don't have to. It's up to you. 4 smashes, either marching or add in the high knees. 30 seconds. Nicely done. Make sure the cushion is going in the opposite direction to the direction you are turning. Nicely done. Remember, high knees. If you're marching, high knees. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, let's put the cushions away.
Now, exercise 2, you're going to need a little bit of space to travel. So I'm going to stand on the edge of my room here. Hopefully you've got some room where you are. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to lunge walk forward. And at the same time, we're going to flick our opposite arm to leg. So if I'm using my left leg forward, my right arm is going to be flicking forward and my left arm is going behind. So don't just do one arm. Both arms coming up. If you can, keep that back leg off the floor to step forward again. Keep that leg off the floor. Push back. Push back. So we do that again. We lunge forward, opposite arm to leg. We're flicking. The back leg comes up. You can put it down if you need, or if you can balance, keep it off the floor right away, stepping forward. Back leg coming up, keep it off the floor, or if you need to, you can put it down right away, stepping back. So of course, if you've got more space in your room than I do, because I can only get about 2 and then I have to come back. But if you got more room and you can do 5 of these before you go back, please go ahead and do that. It's up to you, depends on how much room you've got. But if you don't have a lot of room, see if you can do 2 and then come back, okay? Let's try it, 2 minutes. Are we ready? So really feel those arms flicking. Imagine you dipped your arms in paint and you're flicking the paint off of you. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Flick. Flick. Remember to keep that leg off the floor if you can. Oops, except don't hit the blinds like I just did. So it's a little bit of a balance in between each step. Opposite arm to leg. Make sure your back arm is flicking as well. Really spread those fingers. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Imagine that paint on your arms that you're flicking off. Nicely done. Imagine your chest like an elevator. You can only go up and down, not forward and back. So as you lunge, your body is going up and down, but not forward and back. Nicely done. Whoops, except don't hit the wall like I just did. Spread out those fingers. You got 1 minute left. Keep breathing. When you're lunging, see if you can step a little further. Otherwise, if you're too close, you're gonna have a really tough time keeping that body upright. Nicely done. Remember, if you need to put that foot down, put it down. 20 seconds. Keep going. Flick those arms, open those fingers, spread the palms, go, go, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nicely done. Okay, our third exercise, we are going to start with the legs nice and wide. So think wider than your shoulders and hips. So not like this, a little wider. And we're going to bring both arms out to the side with the palms facing the ceiling. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to pivot to the side and we're going to clap our hands together. So notice here how my toes, so I'm wiggling my toes. Notice my toes are facing the side that I'm facing. And then I'm going to pivot back to the middle. Back to the original position, palms facing upwards. Then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm pivoting this way, and I'm bringing the arm up and over to clap. Notice my elbow is straight. And I'm going to pivot back and open the arms again. So if I ignore the arms for a second, the legs go like this. So noticing how I'm pivoting on my toes. So almost imagine you've got nails bolted down. Bolting down the balls of your feet into the floor. And so you're swiveling. on the balls of your feet. Notice here that I'm going to be facing the direction that I'm traveling. So if I'm going to the left, my hips and toes are facing the left. If I'm going forward, my hips and toes are facing forward. Same to the right. If I pivot this way, my hips and toes are facing to the right. So I'm not just doing this with the body, but I want the entire body to move as a unit. And the arms essentially do this. So ignore my legs for a second. The arms open, palms facing the ceiling, and I go up and over, clap, open, up and over, clap, and open. So putting everything together, pivot, open, pivot, open. Okay, let's try it. Are we ready? 2 minutes. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Keep the chest open, nice and tall. Pivoting on those toes. Clap up and over. Big arms. Don't bend your elbows. Keep your elbows straight. Keep pivoting on those toes. You're thinking about the hips and the toes facing the same direction. Don't let yourself just do this with the arms, okay? Use those legs. Everything moving in one unit. Don't let the legs be too close. If you're like this, it's gonna be really tough. Open those legs. Pivot. Pivot. Nicely done. Up and over with those arms. Shoulders away from the ears. Chest open. Keep swiveling on the feet. 1 minute. Keep going. Up and over with those arms. Keep the arms up. Don't let them fall down. Keep them up. Keep them up. I know they're probably getting pretty tired. Keep them up. You can do this. You're almost there. 30 seconds left. Keep going. Chest open. Arms up. Arms up. Palms facing the ceiling. Swivel. Nicely done. Imagine those headlights at the front of the hips, and you're shining them to the side, then forward, to the side, then forward. Nicely done. Keep going. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Shake out those arms. Woo, okay. Right. Our next one is going to be our movement contrast, or our big and small. So we're going to do a variation today, but let me just show you the regular big and small exercise. So we're starting with the feet together. You're going to imagine you're curling down into as small of a ball as you can. And then from here, you're going to lift one of your legs out as high as you can to the side and reach those arms. So you're trying to be as tall and as wide as you can. Notice my fingers and palms are spread open. I'm not like this. Spread them open. And that same leg that stepped out a second ago is going to do a big lift back to the middle. Nice small curl. As small as you can. Then we're going to go the other side. Big lift and open. So you're trying to be as tall and as wide as you possibly can. Open those fingers. Big push. Back in. And the same to the other side. Out. So you're going from big to small. Too big. Too small. Make sure your leg is lifting up, both in and out. And we're not doing this to come back in. Okay. So you can either stay there from side to side with the big and small, or if you like a bit of a challenge, we're going to do a bit of a turn today. So here's what it looks like. Curl into a small ball. Step out to the side, so exactly the same as how we did it a moment ago, except this time, as you bring the leg back in, we're going to pivot on that supporting leg. Do you see that? So here, as I bring this leg in, I'm pivoting on this supporting leg. Like that, okay? So now I'm facing a different direction, and I'm gonna step out to the side again. Same leg, come in, and I pivot. And then again, out to the side, come in, pivot all the way around. Once you get all the way around, we're then gonna go the other way. Open, all the way in. Open, all the way in, all the way around, then other side again. So every time you make one circle around, we're gonna go in the other direction so you don't see the feet. Okay, 2 minutes. Are we ready? Legs together. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. As big as you can. Spread those fingers. Remember, this is called a movement contrast because you're feeling the difference between a big, tall movement versus a small, short movement. So you want the movement to go from a small to a big position and vice versa. Remember to lift those legs nice and high as you're going out and as you're going in. Now, if you don't want to do the turning, absolutely fine. You can stay on the spot and go back to just side to side like this. Big lift if you want. Or you can do the turning. It's entirely up to you. Remember, this class is called a challenger because you want to challenge yourself. So if staying stationary is too easy, be honest with yourself and see if you can add in the turns. As big as you can and then as small as you can. Big lift of the legs. Don't let yourself shuffle back in. Lift back in. Keep going. Nicely done. As big as you can. Whoops, I've gone a little too far there. Too busy talking. Keep going. 1 minute left. You are almost there. Big lift of the legs. Spread those fingers when you come out. Spread those fingers. Open them as wide as you can. Reach. High knees. High knees. Nicely done. Keep going. Remember to come in small. Small in the middle. Curl down as small as you can. 30 seconds. You are almost there. Keep going. Big lift of the knees. Big lift. Nicely done. Keep going. You're almost there. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh my gosh. Okay. You've got 1 exercise left, and then we are going to restart the whole thing again. Okay. Your last exercise, you're going to find a wall. So if you've been here for our previous classes, you might remember this one. We are going to lean our back against the wall. Maybe let me turn the camera slightly so you can see. Okay, so I'm going to use that wall. So you are going to lean your chest, so the back of your chest and your hips against the wall, your shoulders and hips against the wall. Walk your feet out so you're kind of on an incline, such that if the wall disappeared, you'd probably fall back. Okay, so you want to lean against the wall. Okay, with your feet forward, we are going to slide our back down the wall into a wall sit. So almost like you're sitting in an invisible chair, arms up and guard, shoulders back. And we're going to punch forward as forcefully and as many times as we can for 20 seconds. Then we're going to stand up and rest for 10 seconds. And we're going to do that 4 times so that we make a total of 2 minutes. So we're sliding down, 20 seconds of punching, then standing up, 10 seconds rest. And then again, we're going to do that 4 times in total. And then we will have a short break before we start the second round of our 5 exercises. And that's it. And then you're done. So you're almost there. Okay, so don't let yourself stand tall and do this because then you're going to fall right off the wall. So make sure you're leaning back, walk your feet out, and then you slide down the wall. Keep your shoulders and back and hips against the wall at all times. Okay, are we ready? Okay, we're gonna make a start in 10 seconds. I'm just watching my timer count down. Get in your position. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Sliding down, giving those punches, 20 seconds. As forcefully as you can. Go, 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 go. As many times as you can. Keep going. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing back up. 10 seconds. Break. You can straighten those legs. Have a rest. Big deep breath in and out. We go again in 3, 2, 1, and go. Slide down that wall. Go, go, go. Give me those punches. Shoulders against the wall. Leaning back into the wall. Give me those punches. Keep going. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing back up. Breathe. Deep breath. We got 2 rounds left. You can do this. We go again in 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Slide down that wall. Give me those punches. Go, go, go. Really extend the arms. Extend the arms. Punch through the wall in front of you. Go, 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 go. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing back up. Breathe. We go again in 10 seconds. 1 round left. 1 round left, and then we get a break. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Slide down the wall. Give me those punches. Go, go, go. Lean into the wall. Back against the wall. Shoulders against the wall. Give me those punches as effortlessly as you can. Go, 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 go. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Oh my gosh. Well done, everybody. You get a short break. You got 2 minutes to towel off. Get a drink if you like. Try not to sit down if you can. Walk around the room if you need. Pacing if you need. You're welcome to lean into the wall, lean into your hands, whatever you need to catch your breath. Having a little bit of a break. Try not to sit down or lie down if you can. Otherwise, you're going to have a really tough time getting back up after the break. Deep breath in and out to calm that breathing. You've only got 5 exercises left. We're redoing that, 5 exercises, and then you are done. You can do this. Last bit of hard work. You got about 1 minute left. 60 seconds. Keep breathing. Well done, everybody. Keep going. I'm just seeing a comment come up. Yep, no problem, Nick. Thank you for joining us. No worries at all. Breathe in, guys. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 30 seconds before we go again. You can do this. Mind over matter. You got 5 exercises left, and then we are done. You are almost there. Another 10 minutes of hard work, and then you are done. If you're drinking water, little sips. Don't take too big of gulps. Don't want those cramps. Okay, let's make a start. We're going to grab hold of our pillow for our first exercise. So we're using the pillow and we're smashing that pillow into the floor 4 times like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then after that, remember we are marching and you're marching on the spot, but you're moving that cushion around your trunk in the opposite direction to the direction you're turning. So if I'm turning to the right, the cushion's going towards the left. Of course, just like before, instead of marching, if you want, you can add in these kind of high knee jumps. You don't have to, but you can. And then once you make a whole circle around, 4 smashes into the ground again. Same thing in the other direction. So just like before, you're passing that cushion around your torso in the opposite direction. So if I'm turning to the left this way, then the cushion's going to go towards the right. Okay, makes sense? Okay. 2 minutes, 5 exercises left. You can do this. Let me move sideways. Ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. 4 smashes. 1, as hard as you can. 2, 3, 4. Turning, rotating that cushion around your trunk in the opposite direction to where you're turning. 4 smashes. You're smashing that cushion down as hard as you can, so much so that you feel like the little stuffing inside is going to come out. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Remember, you can add in those high knee jumps if you like. After the 4 smashes into the ground, high knee jumps if you like. Keep that chest up if you are doing that version. Don't go down here. Keep going. 4 smashes, either high knee jumps to turn on the spot, or those marches, whatever works for you. Make sure the cushion is going in the opposite direction to the direction you are actually turning. 1 minute left. You are almost there. 4 smashes. Nicely done. Oops, except my headphones are going to fall out from these jumps. Keep going, keep going. 45 seconds. Chest up. Last 30 seconds. You can do it. Go, go, go. Make sure the cushion is going in the opposite direction to the direction you are turning. 20 seconds. High knees. If you're not doing the jump, high knees. Chest up on the spot. Go. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Woo. Put that cushion away. Oh my gosh. Well done. Okay. We are now going to one side of the room, and we are now doing our second exercise, which is with the lunges. Let me turn my screen back around, otherwise my legs will get cut off there in a moment. Okay, so this is the one where we are lunging forward across the room, opposite arm to leg, we're flicking, remember, opening those fingers, coming up, so the back leg comes in. Try not to touch the ground in the middle if you can, right away. Step forward, keep going until there's no more room, and then when you're at the very edge of the room and you need to start heading back, same thing, front leg, push, try not to touch it down if you can, keep it up, lunge on the other side. Make sense? So we go forward and back. If you can, after your lunge, don't touch the leg down. Okay, 2 minutes, here we go, 3, 2, 1, and go. Lift that leg. Lift that leg. Spread the fingers. Opposite arm to leg, reaching. Imagine you got paint on your arms and you're flicking them off of you. So my room is a little bit short, so you can see I'm only getting in 2 lunges forwards and back. But if you've got more room, i.e. if you're using a hallway, for example, you want to do a little more if you can. But that's okay if you've only got room for 2, so be it. Keep going. Think about keeping your chest up. Imagine your trunk like an elevator. You can only go up and down, but not forwards and backwards as you're doing these lunges. Really spread those fingers open. Opposite arm to leg. I'm gonna try not to hit my door here again. 1 minute left. Keep going. Try not to let the leg touch down in between. Lift and keep it up right away. The backwards one might be more difficult to keep that knee up, or sorry, the leg up off the floor. If you need to, you can touch that moving foot down in between. So if you need to, you can touch it down before going back. But if you can, push right back. 30 seconds. Spread those fingers, opposite arm to leg. Nicely done. 20 seconds, you're almost there. Spread those fingers. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Woo, nicely done. You have 3 exercises left, and then you are done. You can do this. Okay. Legs nice and wide for this one. Arms are going to be right out to the side, palms facing the ceiling. So not like this, palms facing the ceiling, up here, not down here. This is the one where we're going to pivot to the side. So watch my feet. I'm pivoting to the side so that my hips and my toes are facing the side, and clapping my arm up and over. Then I'm opening the arms back up to the middle, palms facing the ceiling, other side. Pivoting to the side, clapping the arm in and open. Like that. Okay? Are we ready? Legs wide. If your legs are way too wide, you're gonna swivel and then you're gonna lose your balance. Maybe not quite that wide, but also you don't want to be right here because then you're not really moving much if you're right on the spot. So think a little wider than your shoulders and hips. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Swivel from side to side. Big movement with the arms, almost like you're filling up as much space with those arms as you can. Keep the elbows lifted. Don't let the arms drop. Palms facing the ceiling. Swiveling from side to side. Think about your hips and your toes facing forward. I think I see a hand up there. I'm going to come forward in a moment once we finish this exercise, but for now, keep going. Nicely done. Keep swiveling. Keep going. Large arms. Think about how much room you can fill. You've got 1 minute left. You are almost there. Keep going. 1 minute. Check in with your feet. Do they come back here? Or are they still in that wide position, swiveling? You might find that your footwear might be limiting you a little bit or enabling you. Depends on what floor you're on. If you're on carpet or hardwood floor. So just watch out for those knees. You don't want to get your foot stuck and you're trying to twist on top. So really try to keep your weight on top of both of your feet. Use your abdominal muscles to help you swivel to the side. 15 seconds. You're almost there. Keep going. Keep the arms up, arms up, arms up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, let me come forward. David, I think you have a question. Go ahead if you want to ask the question. I think you're muted though. Oh. Okay, no worries. It might have been a mistake with the raised hand. No problem. If you have a question later, David, feel free to ask. Okay, our next one. So we got 2 more. Our next one is our movement contrast. This is our big and small exercise. We start with the feet together. We're going to curl into as small of a ball as we can. Then we're going to step out to the side. And we're reaching those arms, lifting that leg out. And then as we bring the leg in, remember you're lifting nice and high, we're pivoting on that supporting leg. So we turn a little bit and then we come back down. Really important that when you are going in, we are lifting that leg up just as much as we're lifting that leg up to go out to the side. So I don't want to see anyone do this or this on the way back in, as tempting as it may be. So we're stepping out, coming in into a small ball, coming out into a small ball. So you're rotating, you're pivoting on the spot. Once you come all the way around, we're now going in the opposite direction. You're filling up as much room as you can. Notice my fingers are wide open. And then we're going to keep turning. If you don't want to turn and you just want to stay on the spot, that's okay as well. Okay, so this is your class. Challenge yourself how you want. Okay, are we ready? 2 minutes. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Fill up as much space as you can. Lift those knees. Don't let your foot drag on the floor. Lift those knees. Remember, once you pivot all the way around, you're going to go on the other side. So don't do the same side multiple times. Otherwise, you'll get dizzy. When I say multiple times, I mean in a row. We're going to be doing each side multiple times in the 2 minutes, but not in a row, okay? So once you go all the way around, change sides. Nicely done. Keep going. Remember to curl into a small ball once you get into the middle. Lift those knees. Imagine you're stepping over a hedge every time. So lifting those knees as high as you can. Nicely done. Keep going. You've got 1 minute left. Keep going. Really feel that difference between the small and the big. Small and the big. So make sure you're curled down every time you come in, and make sure you stand up tall and reach those arms when you step out. Try to fill up as much space as you can. You've got 30 seconds left. Keep going. You are almost there. You've only got one exercise after this, and then you are done. You can do this. You're almost there. Keep going. 15 seconds. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Oh my gosh, let me turn my camera over for our next one. Whoops. There we go. Okay, our final push, our final exercise. Last 2 minutes of hard work. Find a wall. We're going to lean back, shoulders and back and your hips against a wall. Make sure your feet are further away from the wall, so don't let yourself do this, okay? This is our wall sit exercise, so our feet are further away. And we're going to slide our entire back, not just the butt, but the entire back down the wall like this. Imagine you've got a visible seat, okay? And then we're doing our 20 seconds of punches, 10 seconds of rest, and we're doing that 4 times in a row. Remember, if you're too close to the wall like this, as soon as you bend your knees, you're gonna fall off the wall. So I really need you to lean back into the wall. So imagine your starting position, if the wall wasn't there, you'd fall back, okay? So you should be leaning back into the wall. Okay, too much talking for me. Are we ready? Last 2 minutes. I bet you wanna get it over with. We're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Slide down that wall. Give me those punches. Go, go, go. As many as you can, as forcefully as you can. Keep that bottom low. Go, 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 go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand back up. Breathe. 10 seconds of rest. 3 rounds left. You're almost there. We go again in 3, 2, 1, and go. Slide down that wall. Give me those punches. Get low. Get low. Go, go, go. Back against the wall. Back against the wall. Keep going. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand back up. Breathe. Deep breath. Slow down that breathing. 2 rounds left. We go again in 3, 2, 1, and go. Slide down that wall. Give me those punches. Go, 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 go. You've only got 20 seconds here. You can do it. Keep going. Keep going. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand back up. Breathe. 10 seconds break. 10 seconds break. Breathing. Last round, last 20 seconds. We go again in 3, 2, 1. Get low as you can. Make this one your best one. Go, go, go. As many as you can, as many as you can. Extend those arms. This is your last one. Last 10, 9, keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Oh my gosh. Walk it off, walk it off. Breathe. Nicely done. Come back to the middle, legs wide. 3 deep breath. And out. 2 more deep breath. And out. 1 more deep breath. And keep those legs wide. Hinge to one side. So from the side, I'm sticking my bottom back, hinging forward at the hips. One leg straight, stretching here, holding it. Keep breathing. Well done. Coming back up to the other side. Hinging at the hips, long spine. You did it. Woo! 4 weeks of challenger, nicely done. 1 more to each side. Really think about hinging forward at the hips. The taller your spine, the more you feel that stretch. Last time on the other side, nicely done. Coming back up, hold on to a wall if you need. 1 leg forward, 1 leg back into our lunge position. Really reach that back heel down as much as you can. Straighten that back knee, and you should feel it in that back half. The stretch, holding here. Keep that back knee straight. Reach that heel to the floor. Nicely done. Coming up, let's switch sides. Other leg, same thing. Lunging down. Reach that back heel to the floor. Keep that back knee straight. Feel the stretch in the calf. Nicely done. Keep breathing. You did it. Woohoo. Coming back up. 1 more on each side. Same thing. Lunging. Really reach that back heel to the floor. If you can't feel the stretch, bring that leg out even further back, and you should feel it in the calf, okay? Nicely done. 1 more on the other side, last one. Reach that heel down. Let your heart rate calm down. Regulate that breathing. Keep breathing. Good. Okay, now we're going to do our thigh stretch. If you can, grab hold of your foot, pull it towards your bottom, knees together. Don't let your knee come forward. Knees together. Push the hips forward and feel that stretch. If you can't hold on to your foot, that's okay. Put a chair behind you and rest your foot on that chair. Keep the knees together, push the hips forward, same thing. Nicely done, everybody. Okay, let's switch sides. Same thing on the other side. You can either grab your foot, pull it up towards your bottom, keep the knees together, don't let the knee come forward, push the hips forward, or you can rest your foot on the chair behind you if you can't reach. Whatever works for you. Well done, everybody. You got through it. Woo. Nicely done. Okay, we're gonna go 1 leg forward like so, 1 leg back. So if the back leg is bent, the front leg is straight. And you're gonna reach down the leg as far as you can, whether it's your knee, your shin, your toes, whatever you can. Try to keep your spine straight. So we're not like this, spine straight, hinge at the hips. You should feel the stretch on the back of the thigh. Nicely done. And we're gonna switch sides, same thing, other side. 1 leg straight, 1 leg bent, the front leg is straight. Hinge forward at the hips, keep your spine long. You should feel it on the back of the thigh. Nicely done. Stand back up. We're gonna lean against the wall. We're going to bring those arms up beside us. You can spread the legs a little bit if you like. And all we're gonna do here is we're gonna keep our shoulders and our back and our arms on the wall as much as we can. And we're gonna slide down to the side. So we're doing a bit of a side stretch, but we're using the wall as a bit of a target. So don't let yourself come off the wall. So as you slide, keep your back against the wall. Keep your arms against the wall. Just as far as you feel comfortable. Open that chest. Coming back up, same to the other side. Whoops, except don't hit your doorknob like I just did. Keep your back against the wall, arms against the wall. Coming back up, drop the arms, and you are done. Well done, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for our April Challenger. Good job to you all. Congratulations on getting through it. 4 weeks of hard work. Well done. Remember, if you wanted to revisit the exercise videos at any point, it's going to be on our YouTube channel, which is Parkinson Society BC, all in one word. So you can search that on YouTube. If you're not sure where to find it, send us an email and we will send you that link. Okay, great. Well, it's so wonderful to have all of you do the class with me, and thank you again for joining me. Feel free to have a look on our website for our future class listings. I know some new ones have just gone out this week, so if you haven't looked at the summer exercise programs, please feel free to have a look. Well done, everybody. Thank you, thank you. Thanks, everyone. Bye.